A Kent County judge today resentenced a man for a crime he described as the worst he's ever seen. Jon Siesling was just 17 when he killed his mother and sisters back in 2003. Initially sentenced to prison for life without parole, Siesling was back in court today because the state and U.S. Supreme Courts both ruled life terms for juvenile offenders is a cruel and unusual punishment under the Constitution. 13 on your side's Charlie Tinker is in the newsroom. And Charlie, a lot of emotion in that courtroom today.
Yeah, Kirk, this certainly was. We heard from a close friend, Jon Siesling himself, and the judge who, as he mentioned, shared his frustration about the high court's decision. The murders happened at a home on 3 Mile Road in Walker back in January of 2003. Siesling killed both of his sisters, who were 6 and 15 years old, and his mother. He slit their throats and then beat them with a bat. Before the judge sentenced Siesling, we heard from Laura, Sharon Siesling's best friend. She spoke on behalf of the family and wept as she described how Sharon and the girls died that night.
Some experienced the loss of a child and know the special pain of losing someone young. The family and friends of Sharon and her daughters experienced the pain of losing 2 very beautiful, precious little girls. We experience these pains, painful losses every day. We miss them all the time.
After a statement, Siesling addressed the court, struggling through tears and promising to be a better man. The judge did not have it. He described the attack as the worst case he has seen in his 37 years of practicing law and criticized the high courts for their decisions.
Every day I wake up, I think of what was lost and how my mother, Caitlin and Leo, want me to be a better person. And I try to conduct myself accordingly and how I believe they would want me to be as a man.
The Supreme Court does not, or any of the appellate courts do not realize that every time they order a resentencing, the family members have to relive the most horrific day in their life. This was 20 years ago, and these folks are being exposed to this again.
In the end, Judge Mark Trusock sentenced Siesling to 40 to 60 years in prison. He has served 20 years already, so he could be up for parole in 2043. At that point, he will be 57 years old. In the newsroom, Charlie Tinker, 13 on your side.